Hello everyone, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully someone is watching to give me some feedback about the audio. Tell me how shitty my mic is. Those kinds of getting some heckling from the IRC, but hey, what's up Buzz? Welcome to the party, pal. Excellent information to have. Just gonna check some audio levels and started here. Well, we'll check some audio levels and tell the racers I'm ready. Alright, we got one person that says audio sounds great, so I guess that just have to wait for the racers to get ready. Hope you guys are as excited as I am for the race. We got a three-way race, the first ever in SHI tournament. This is a tiebreaker because they all beat each other, rock, paper, scissors sort of fashion. So we're gonna do this to find out who progresses, goes into the winners bracket. Plenty of WR cools happening in chat right now, and I'm excited about that. Looks like there's some debate about the realness, the authenticity of plants happening right now. A little bit of delay with the race because of this, but we'll get through it, I'm sure. That's right, Kublius. This is the race of the decade, even. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. there's a lot of shade being thrown here before this. I think the racers have a lot of animosity for each other, right? Intense battle. Might have to do a delay to let the censors have at it. Post-game interviews. Oh, if we'll keep it PG. Oh no, I didn't add a timer. We're doing this Joshy D style, Buzz. No. No timer. Alright, and we're gonna get started pretty soon here. I don't really know how to sync up the streams because I'm a noob at this restream. There's a delay between. I'm gonna deal with it. Everyone manages to select the correct level to begin. That's a good start to the race. Like all three players are going with bomb strats. Expected. Couple fans for Joshy D in here. No love for the other racers in chat right now. They didn't tell their fans to come join. Jihali, there's a play-in race. The first level's kind of uninteresting, so let's go talk about that for a bit. The three players each went 1-1 against each other, rock paper scissors fashion, each one beating one and losing to the other. So there is no clear winner from the group stage, and so they're doing this race to find out who will advance. The winner of the race will advance to the winners bracket, and the second and third place race will stay in the losers bracket according to their head-to-head matchup from the group. I believe the winner of this race will go on to face Big Shake, maybe? No, Buzz is playing. The winner of this race will play Link Sevens. Yes, Buzz Thunder won the division. Will be playing Big Shake, the second place in the Dig Shake. That is correct. Pretty close after the first level. All seconds here. I don't know what the... Hard to say. Oh, did he make the pretzel bowl emoticon? I thought that was your creation, Kublis. I don't think I have that one because it's better Twitch TV. I don't have that. But yes, the one and same Dig Shake, creator of the zone. Apparently pretzel bowl. Move the wall. Not too much happening so far in the race here. Every player's got up to 6 hearts. Like Coach is a bit ahead on lives, but as we've seen, that won't matter. Looks like Larry took a little hit from the weight there. Down just a little bit. Both Joshy D and Larry opting to cross this level. Coach will there. It's Buzz Thunder, yeah. I don't think this is the right game. Like Larry's in the lead going into the second boss. Army Surplus Special. I know the name of drivers. Joshy having a little trouble getting to them. Guess he doesn't know that Larry did practice, but he moaned getting worse from practicing IRC before the race, so you can never tell with that guy sandbagging or not. Coach and Joshy both finishing off less the same time. Larry pulling ahead a little. Otherwise, very close race. First to first. Welcome to the party, Dig Shake. I don't think I used the entire line there. I can welcome people to a party. Is that trademarked? I only used the actual line. Buzz. Seemed fitting. Oh, Coach took a death there. I didn't see what happened. It looked like maybe he got knocked by a snake. We doing Disney lyrics in chat now? That's an exciting time. I think the party is wherever you want it to be. Coach Crab can make it past the snake. It's an unfortunate time death for him right at the end. He dispatches the snake. Larry is pulled quite a ways ahead, fighting the Buzz Wagon. No relation to Buzz Thunder. At least none that Yoshi D getting to the Buzz Wagon as well. AngryLarry opting to do stage B. The normal choice. Joshy D taking care of the Buzz Wagon as well. We'll see what stage he takes. So stage B. I think at this point Larry's maybe half a stage ahead, and Joshy D half a stage ahead of Coach. Still a fairly close race. Another untimely death and very close. I think mostly the strats are hold right and don't die. There's not really a whole lot that you can other than memorizing the enemy spawn patterns and such. I think a lot of the time difference, like people that actually speedrun this game, comes down to boss patterns. That's where they have a lot of on the bosses. The stage part, it's mostly just hold right and know when to jump, know when to throw bombs. Oh yeah, Choke brings up a good point about avoiding lag. There are a lot of times where you run through and kill anything that game will lag pretty bad. Coach takes another death to the Buzz Wagon. It's not day to day. Meanwhile, AngryLarry is facing off Peter Perfect, is Turbo Terrific. One of my least favorite bots. Never remember the pattern for it. Joshy D also getting to Peter Perfect. Joshy D is exactly one boss fight behind. Coach dispatches the Buzz Wagon, so he's one whole stage, I guess. One whole set of screens So he'll need to tighten it up here to make a play, and that is not how he's gonna get back in this race. Unfortunately, this level is pretty tough when you don't have the power-ups that you're accustomed to. So he might be a little tilted here with only 2 lives left. We'll see if he can pull. Larry and Joshy going through water level. Level's kind of unremarkable. Joshy taking a little break to make out with the crab there. Why he was, but, you know, different strokes for different folks. Had a judge. Oh, Coach takes another death. Down to 1 life. It's not looking too good for him here. AngryLarry makes it to pending in his Converticar. One of the most difficult bosses to do quickly, but also one of the easiest bosses to not die to. Yeah, Coach said he didn't have as much time to practice this one, and so he's not well equipped as last time. The reigning SHI tournament champion fought last month's season. Won at roller the whole kit and caboodle. Thanks, the Alan Hepley. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Larry moving on to the candy level. Has a couple tricky jumps. Once you get them down, they're not too bad, but when you're learning the game, this can be a pretty tricky. Josh is still just a little bit behind. 1.5 boss fights. Coach made it out of part 1, the whale stage. So he's in a little bit better shape than we were. Here comes the tricky part for Larry almost biffed it there. That dragonfly or whatever really put a damper on you right at the end of the level, so it puts you back quite a ways. Yeah, he handled it, but barely. Yeah, you don't want to anger the committee if you're planning to apply. Take some time to talk about that. Next month we'll be opening up the SHI tournament. The I standing for Invitational. We're opening it up to another 8 participants. So, head on over to the challenge site. I think I have a link to it. Oh man, that link is super wrong, so let's type the right one. Head on over to this second link and find the application form there. Would like to play some lesser known, lesser loved games against other people, of whom are not speedrunners. Some of whom are. Larry making quick work of Penelope Pitstop in her compact Pussycat. Moving on to the ice level. Coach still hanging on by a thread here with just 1 life left. Water stage level. Joshy D still just a tad behind Larry here. Have a race. Ooh, Joshy D take to Penelope. Yeah, with that death, I mean, Joshy is falling a little bit behind. But if you believe what Larry says about his ability to at any time fall back behind, doing Joshy taking in another. Coach is having to play it extra safe here with one life to give and down to one heart there. Luckily got enough bones to do the heart refill. Choke might have some personal experience with last boss being somewhat of a... Joshy finally manages to catch Penelope. But meanwhile, Larry has moved on to Crimson Hay Baler. I don't remember the name of the driver of this. One of the more obnoxious boss fights because of the ice physics. If you game over, Shahali, lose all of your heart upgrades, as well as the normal death penalty. So you start back with 3 hearts. And don't remember if you have to start like the race over. Like if you're on B3, if you have to go back to B1. I don't recall. Larry has no trouble with Crimson Hay Baler. He moves on to the urban setting here. I believe swipe left is some sort of dating site lingo buzz. But I like you have to catch up on the kids. Entirely sure what it means. There's some mobile dating app. Left and right indicate your interest in the subject. Yes, look at me, dude. Live in California. Have a chair that I sit on. Joshy D having some trouble with this the cloud state. To face Hay Baler himself. Let's see what Choke is up to. Here's the tough jump, and he's floats right over it. I didn't know you. That is a new strategy I haven't seen. Looks like he got some more lives, so he's less in danger of getting a game over. AngryLarry goes on to fight Anthill Gang and the Bulletproof Bomb. The apparently sort of criminal mafia organization made entirely of small fits 7 to a car. Joshy D also on to stage C. Still lagging, about a whole stage behind. Larry's now in southwestern bit, armadillos and saguaros, so I guess it's Arizona and Texas. Tinder for your cat, that's incredible. You're having some trouble with the cats in the night city here. Oh geez, Buzz. Coach apparently has gotten over the bit of funk there. The play. Good work of the bosses, but I fear it's a little too late for him. Larry having some trouble with a boulder there. So Joshy needs to get back in this race. That was quite enough. Joshy onto the Anthill Gang himself. Meanwhile, Larry faces the Arkansas Chugabug. Quick work of the first phase. This is like the easiest boss in this game, though. When the first phase doesn't even shoot. Go back and forth. Shoot him. Ooh. He gets knocked out of the sky, but he's got full bones. No real worry here. Real trouble. Joshi D, on the other hand, bulletproof bomb. But he finishes it off, no problem. Joshi D is running out of time to catch up as Larry is now on the final stage of the game. But barring some huge disaster, looking like Larry will take this one. But as Choke pointed out, it's not over till the last boss is dead. I know this level in particular has a lot of problems with, for me at least, lag. The level that Larry is on. Pink salamanders and purple birds. Larry doesn't make the ceiling jump, but opts to go back and try it a second time instead of just going down and around. Choke may still be salty about your race, Dig. You know, I'm a little salty about it too because I wanted us to have the 3. Larry now on the final boss. I cannot remember what this one's called. The Boulder Mobile, maybe? Caveman Bros. Joshi D, the pace, just one level. Captain Caveman and Son, yes. That's from a different show, isn't it? And that looks like a done for Larry. Time of 20:06. That is not a bad time. Scored. I should do that. Alright, so we'll see if Larry joins up for a post-game interview. But with that, folks, Larry will be going on to the winner's bracket to face Link 7. Yeah, gets to play it more, his favorite. I mean, either way, he was going to play it more. Everybody advances to one of the brackets in this tournament format, so... Larry, welcome. Good game.
BGT, thank you for welcoming me.
Yes, thank you for thanking me for welcoming you.
I appreciate that.
Larry, welcome. Oh, goodness. Good game. I've got your sound on. I'm doing the thing you always did.
I warned you of that like 5 minutes prior to me joining this, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't know where to type that.
I didn't see it in time, unfortunately, but we've got it sorted out now. That was a pretty well played race. I didn't see any crazy things happening.
I practiced a few things. I got tires on my car today because, you know, that's more important. I have to mute this game audio in my ear. Hold on one second. Because it's just like way too loud for me. Sorry, everybody enjoying it or enjoying it twice on BGT stream.
Oh, I had to turn it off for the, the echo.
I got tires on my car today, and I'm like, all right, well, here's the thing. Let's bring my laptop. Let's create a couple of Zelda 2 randomizer seeds. Let's bring wacky races, and I'll practice a little. And before I did that, I lined up my splits, my segments, with the world record segments. And I'm like, all right, well, where's like the biggest place I can save time? And without a doubt, it was the cloud stage. It was like clear over 1 minute and 30 seconds I could have done better.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, and I didn't know why the discrepancy was there, but I think that was the split on my personal best, which I took a death in, and not like the fastest segment I've ever done with it.
Sure.
But I did practice that, and it's funny because I did do that very well now. But a few other things I practiced before that for my race against Coach Crab, or just after that, I did extremely worse. I mean, if you look at my splits right now, B3 and on, I crushed this game. But prior to that, I had like major problems compared to prior runs.
I mean, 12 seconds at the worst. Too bad. And Joshy D has just finished in second place as an update on the race.
Oh, he must have been doing really well then.
Joshy D was just about a level behind you after a while. But he was not able to catch up. We'll turn off the streams that are done. There's some advertising like you asked for on the restream, Larry.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that later on.
But yeah, he was doing well, and he just you didn't make any mistakes for him to catch up. Kind of is what happened. I don't know if he's going to be joining us. He cut stream like immediately after finishing, so he might be salty. He also used some
Maybe
salty language in IRC right after you won. So I don't know.
I see that now. 24 is a really, really good time. Unfortunate it had to go against a 22, just like you when you raced Link Sevens. Like you had a really good time, and then unfortunately it went against somebody else's best. By the way,
Yeah,
the date has changed to Tuesday, 27 June 2017. Just like to point that out.
Not quite here yet, but over on the right coast, I suppose it has.
Yes. So I guess with this win, I now take on Link Sevens.
Yes, that is
And
correct. We were discussing the post group
who
stage brackets.
was we? Is there somebody else there with you? I can't hear because they're not in Discord.
No, like for some reason when I'm streaming, I refer to myself as multiple people always. I don't know why I do it.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Oh no, that's fine.
it's just a thing.
I didn't know if Choke was with you or not, and you guys were like in Zelda 2 randomizers audio channel. Then you're like, oh wait, and then you
no, I like to join several different Discord audio chats at once so that the people I'm talking to can't hear each other, and it's as confusing as possible for everyone.
Well, I had a continuing discussion about a Link to the Past randomizer that spanned 7 Discords and 3 stream chats so far. I've got Jay Coper's head spinning about it.
And on that note, we've got Joshy D in here. I guess he was not too salty. He's going to join us for some post-game chatter. Welcome, Joshy D.
Yeah, dudes. What's
Good
up?
game.
Hey, Joshy.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. Good time for you as well. Is that your best?
I don't really.
Oh wait,
know.
I'm sorry. I forgot about that. Yeah, I let the victory get to my head, and I start talking about times and timers. I got to come back down. I got to ground myself a little bit better.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I thought that we were long play boys together, but apparently not.
I'm an after school special, man. I'm the guy who had a win and then let it get to his head and like left all of his friends behind. I apologize in advance for that. I really do.
Yeah.
Can we talk about BGT making fun of you just before this, making up a story about how you rage quit your stream through your fake plant?
I didn't hear that because I was too busy raging.
So
no, I mean, if you'll let me speak, I mean, I would be happy to talk about the race and how it went.
Oh yeah, it's not my channel. Talk as much as you want.
Go for it.
Yeah, well, it is a real plant actually, and we water it often. But I felt pretty good. Well, I had a bad first stage, like that was really dumb, and then I died a couple times at Penelope pit stop, but I think it was just because I was so bedazzled by her freaking hotness. And I've just never learned how to fight her like at all. Like I appreciate the boss fight strats that I got from Link Sevens and Buzz and Choke, I think, earlier, because some of my bosses were pretty good. Not like a whole lot major happened. I mean, I was a bit slow in places and had a couple long boss fights, but otherwise, I felt that I did well, compared to my usual play. and I was not dissatisfied with the outcome.
You know, for a long while, we're maintaining a very steady gap behind AngryLarry. So like, just needed him to make some mistakes, and you would have been able to catch up. But unfortunately, he didn't make any more mistakes at that.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately for you, I guess, not unfortunate for him.
No, good for him. I was thinking about it that if I was to, because I think Larry goes to the winners bracket, and then Coach and I go to the losers bracket.
Yes, that is correct.
Cool. So I mean, I like my chances better to stay in the to stay in the tournament in the losers bracket. Not that there's
so you think you're more likely to lose in the losers bracket than win in the winners bracket? Is that what you're saying?
I think that just given my tournament histories of winning and losing, if I was to get in the winners bracket, I'd probably play one more race and be out. If I go in the losers bracket, I could probably get a couple more races out of this.
Well, that's a good attitude to have, I think.
Yeah.
By the way, this just in, Bentglass2 plays Josh ED in the next round. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh
dude,
man,
that's so hype.
This is
Can we do it in person, and can we sit in cars?
Oh man.
Can you sit in cars in front of supermarkets that require quarters to start?
I don't think I can fit in those kinds of cars, but
What is your favorite of those kind of arcadey type of rides? Oh wait, no, it's not my posted view. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
one thing before we get to favorite quarter cars is there were some people in chat that were saying, Joshy D, that you would swipe left on Penelope Pit Stop. Is there any truth to that?
Oh yeah, I mean absolutely. If people don't know, I am single, and would be available for dates with Penelope Pitstop should she arrive.
I think swipe left is not interested. I don't know how these newfangled dating sites work, but
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, I would swipe onto Penelope Pitstop.
Wow.
Okay.
Eight people in this tournament. I would think Joshy D would have known better which way, which direction was good and bad. I guess I would have lost that bet.
Well, they also, I mean,
I don't even know what that means when I say that. It's just that I thought you were more hip to like, Tinder and whatever.
Hip to the kids' lingo. On the racing front, Coach Crab has taken a game over. Rare sight in this tournament this month.
What did chat say about me, by the way, during the race?
What did chat say about you? I don't know that chat had any specific things. I think we did observe that you were buzz thundered in the cave stage with the weights that fall from the sky.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah, that never happened before. Like right there, that never happened before. I'm like, let me, for some reason, for 800 runs I've made of this game today, let me for some reason float there.
Yeah.
And I guess I figured out why you don't float there.
Yeah, I've done the same thing where I'm like, why don't I jump here? And maybe I can have something more to do than walking right, but it's the same thing. You just get buzz thundered if you jump.
Now, do you come out of that buzz thundering? You have to jump like 3 times to do it, or is it time based?
I think it's
it
time
never
based,
happens to me, and
I didn't experiment.
I think it's time based.
And Coach,
I felt like I was waiting forever for it to happen. Then I jumped a couple times, and I regained my full erectness, and then I was able to then jump on the other pillars. I did a lot of stuff in that stage wrong.
Can I hear you say that again?
I made myself more erect and then jumped on the pillars. By the way, you can clip that if you want, and then you can hear it anytime.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, no, I already put a clip behind it.
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna be dancing to that club banger later tonight.
Coach Crab gave an F this game in IRC and then quit IRC. I just want to point out that this was Coach Crab's selection for winning last month's tournament.
Well, I guess he didn't vet it as well as he ought to have.
And we can ask him right now, or Bentglass2 can ask him right now. It's not my show. Go ahead.
Welcome, Coach Crab.
Ask Coach about the question I just asked, but you do it because it's your channel.
How erect are we, Coach?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yo.
How's your thing, man?
Oh, yeah. My thing is awesome.
So you had a little bit of a struggle that race, Coach?
Yeah, I sure did. Yep. That's what you could call it.
What do you think happened there?
I was trying to go too fast for my current skill level, really. And it all started with that one boss, the guy with the big underbite. Can't remember his name. With the
underbite guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just
Penny
was not
bottom
paying
tooth.
attention. I was not paying attention to how many hearts I had, and it completely threw off my whole game because when I died with him, I didn't have the wings, in the next level, and not having the wings in the next level was really, really rough on me. I kept on dying in that one.
Yeah, there are
But
a few stages that it's particularly difficult to recover from those kinds of deaths, and you
yeah,
definitely
and
hit
like I
one of
said,
the
I mean,
worst
I was
ones.
just in the other two times I played, I was kind of taking it a little bit more slow, so I'd make it through the level without dying, and I lost both of those times. So since I lost, I thought I needed to go faster, and I tried to, and I'm just not good enough to. I just haven't been practicing enough to be able to go that fast.
Yeah, and this is certainly a game where you need to like be aware of what is coming up. Otherwise, when you try and go fast, it'll bite you. I'm sorry, Larry. What was the question that you wanted to ask, Coach Crab? I got
Oh, I can't wait for
distracted.
this.
I actually forgot. I'm just thinking about the word erect for some reason right now.
Well, I
Can't think
would
of
like to
anything
say
else.
something.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Please follow up with that comment.
Well, no, it's just great to hear, Coach. Like in a race where you don't feel like you performed particularly well, and just the lack of salt in the reasoned explanation for what happened. It's really admirable because I know that when I've not met my expectations in a race, I could get really salty and sarcastic. And
Well, obviously, you didn't watch my stream.
oh, okay. You're just being polite for the interview because I mean you did write "fuck this game" in the. In the
But then so did you.
oh
Oh no,
well,
no, you left out this game. I'm sorry. I thought you both said the same thing.
no,
Yes.
no, no. I was doing okay with the game. I was a little disappointed that I didn't win because I was looking forward to what did I say earlier? I think I said I was going to crap on your grave, and I was looking forward to that.
Well, I must have missed that. There was a lot
See that
of
UFC
shade
fighter who
thrown.
crapped her pants?
I think that well, the hex chat before the race was definitely more of a more enjoyable experience for me than
Yeah,
playing the game.
there was a lot of talking noise going on before this game started. I was worried that the no one would be friends by the end of it.
Only one person backed it up. I want to say, hey, Ben, I'd like to say, since I'm now a winners bracket guy, that there's only
Yeah,
two people in this tournament better
congratulations.
than me, and both of them are me.
I don't even know
Nice.
what that means.
I learned that
That
one
took me
today.
a minute to understand.
Yeah, I didn't work the math out on that one, but I'm just going to take your word for it and consider it a win.
So it's me versus Link Sevens and Buzz Thunder versus
Oh,
Dig
good luck
Shake,
with
which
that.
I think is tomorrow night, by the way.
Yes,
Nice. And,
that's
I
their
can't
rivalry
wait.
Tuesday. So playing right into fate for them.
Oh,
Then in the
and what
losers
time will that
bracket,
be?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Does anyone really want? Well, actually, I don't know. It's probably going to be somewhere around 11:30 midnight 30, or 12:30 Eastern. Who says midnight 30? I'll do it.
I say midnight 30
Not.
because well, I've got something going on until about midnight 30 tomorrow. So
I don't even know what that means.
Are you playing volleyball?
it kind of.
Joshy, have you ever played volleyball back in the day? I'm sorry, Buzz. I'm sorry, Ben Glass Tube. This is your show. Ask Joshy D
it's
if he's
fine.
ever played volleyball. Ask him if you've ever rented a racquetball court and played volleyball before.
I'm
No, I once no, I never. No, I don't even know what that is really.
yeah. What
I think
could
I've
you
seen it in
explain
a
to us what
movie.
volleyball is?
Is
You
that where you
mean
play like racquetball against the wall? I think they do that in Star Trek: The Next Generation every once in a while, don't they?
No, it's volleyball in a racquetball court. It's like for some reason, I guess racquetball courts in the 90s were struggling. So they
Uh-huh.
decided to hang up volleyball nets and then invite people to play volleyball, but then call it volleyball. And then it became like a big weekend group craze activity. Everyone was scheduling the courts and then people just stopped playing it.
I thought you
I'm
were
always
talking
happy
about
to
the
talk
game
to you,
that
Angry Larry, but I don't really know what the point of this conversation is.
It's
I
a
thought
post
you were
game interview. It's
thought-
it's the whole feel
Yeah.
good, wind down, reflect on the race kind of thing.
wall ball. You know that game?
No, I
Yeah.
know ass is up though, and I'd love to throw a
Joshy,
ball at you as hard as I could.
that, yeah, that's the game. That's the way it works.
Oh, is it the same thing?
Yeah,
You gotta get the person to bend over nice and hit him right in the back
exactly.
of the sack. It's great.
Yep.
It's great fun.
It sounds like a pretty
Yeah,
violent
it's the
game.
perfect game for jocks to pick on nerds.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Did they need a new venue for that?
us. I mean, was any one of us in this were any one of us like not picked on in school? Is anyone going to admit to being a jock here?
There's 8 people in this tournament. I think we're the 3 people picked on the most, or 4 people picked on the most. Let's be honest here. This is like the nerd table. This is the the other 4 people. Link 7's leading the pack, are throwing food at us right now at the lunchroom, and we're just sitting there trying to do our homework for tomorrow early so we can stay up late and watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 or something.
I think Larry needs to
who
speak
here
for
had
himself.
like a happy childhood? I would like to know.
I mean, I wouldn't say my childhood was unhappy. Perhaps got picked on at school, but I went to a pretty small school.
Yeah.
There weren't that many jocks.
There were just a bunch of angry Larrys at my school. Salt was always flying through the hallways.
I was a psycho, so no one messed with me. Don't look at me the wrong way. I'd mess you up. I'd scream in your face and like take out a Sharpie and just write on your head. That's the kind of person I was. No one really wanted to look at me crookedly or instigate me.
I definitely don't doubt that.
No, absolutely not. I had an epic fight in the cafeteria.
I'm pretty sure you're never going to be able to run for office now.
No, I had an epic fight in the cafeteria one time where I shoved the kid so far across the cafeteria, like I couldn't even believe it.
What did the kid
seriously,
think of it?
The kid for no reason just took my book bag and tossed it. So I got up and I tossed him. And then my 3 friends grabbed me and pulled me back. And I got suspended and I framed a letter, actually. It was the greatest part of my moment of my life. Only time I ever been suspended. Good story, right?
And you framed the letter.
I framed the letter as soon as it came home. But here's the kick. I got suspended. All my friends cut school and we went bowling.
Dude, I love bowling.
Oh man,
it was AngryLarry Day, so we all went bowling.
When are we gonna play a bowling?
Larry, what is the highest you have ever bowled?
I bowled 300 2 different times.
Damn,
I don't believe you.
You can go on bowl.com and search my name if you want.
Bowl.com. Is that a real site?
Your own.
Do I have to go to the Wii Bowling speedrun website
no,
or something?
Bowling
to see?
is for assholes. Let's be honest. It's a Nintendo game, and there's no video bowling game that actually simulates the real skill of bowling.
So when are we going to do a real life bowling league?
I don't know. I think championship bowling is a pretty good representation of real.
I'm sorry, Joshy. What did you get to? These people just want to keep talking smack about bowling, and you're actually really talking about it. So I'll talk to you.
I've got a couple 230s. I'm fairly consistent in the like 160 to 200 range.
I was the best high 190 tournament average bowler in all of Long Island history, but then the worst 200 average bowler in tournament history. Like as soon as I crossed that threshold and I had a bowl scratch instead of handicap, I was god awful. I was Long Island USBC bowler of the year though in 2010.
In college,
I took lessons off of mybowlingcoach.com.
I actually took a bowling class that Candace Parker was in when I was in college.
Did you really?
Yep.
It's one of my favorite players of all time. But I like the Lady Vols. Brittany Jackson is my favorite. Did I ever tell you the story where we went around the campus of Tennessee and my buddy was yelling, "This is Casey Clausen right here." And people were actually stopping and looking at me like, "Oh my God, it's Casey Clausen." And I looked nothing like the guy or athletic. And he did this at Sonic and we almost got a free meal out of it. And then like the manager realized I wasn't Casey Clausen.
Now I'm always going to picture AngryLarry as.
If you ever go to a forum on the internet and someone named Casey Clausen is shit talking, it's probably me. I gotta be honest, that's my alias.
Now the truth is out.
This is the best interview ever. You know why? Dig Shake's not here.
So BGT, is everyone excited for our rematch? I guess we're up next, right?
That's what I'm told. I'm excited for our rematch. I don't think we're gonna do it today.
No, probably not. Would you consent to like a bowl off? Like maybe like instead of playing this game, we'll just go bowling.
I mean, not after hearing your average score. I'm happy to get over 100. So I'm not going to win any bowling.
You have to play the all bones category when you're bowling.
dude, let's do all bones.
No, last time we did all bones, somebody did not do all bones.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck you, Angry Larry. You got me in so much trouble with your chat because, like, I was
My
trying to
chat's
do all
toxic, dude. Don't even mess with them.
God, they were so upset. They're like, someone's playing like a different is playing a different category. Like they thought I was cheating because I was trying to get you to do all bones and like you weren't acknowledging it, and then you just started collecting all the bones and made me look like a jerk.
And if you enjoy bones, be sure to tune in to Dicks with Dig Shake at 7 p.m. Your donations will go a long way to keep that show on the air. Dicks with Dig Shake,
Dicks with
7
Dig
p.m.
Shake. I don't think I've seen that stream of
BGT, I'll
his.
tell you, like I've never run. I've never run all bones. So if you never run all bones, it's totally fair. We should do it.
It's something to think about for sure. I will consider doing all bones, definitely.
So
you
there's
can
very
just-
measured.
So in this tournament,
very-
you can just change the format.
If
Yes.
two runners agree on it, sure.
Absolutely.
So next time I play, I can just say, okay, let's just beat A1.
Well, that's
stop
if,
after
Yeah,
that.
if you want to
if
like
the other
not put on a
person
show for the
agrees.
chat.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the afterwards as quickly as possible because that's
I
the
will
most
see-
fun part.
I made a compilation of my actually I played all the races of the opening round of the tournament back to back Tom Umansky style on Saturday was it Saturday? It was Saturday, and I'm listening to it and I'm listening to the questions I asked in the post game interview and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah, I
you
was
gotta
reading
dig deep.
the VOD chat and like watching the replay of that and like you just groaning at your own interview.
Dude, my chat was lit. That was the best chat ever because we were just like critiquing every little thing. And then whenever Dig Shake had a restream, people would come on and just start making Dig Shake jokes. It was a lot of fun.
Oh man,
I saw that
I'm
you were
always
doing that,
down
but I
for that.
missed it.
If we could just get together for like a dig trash session, I mean, I'm in.
Hey, we're all
have
here.
you crossed the side? I thought you were a Dig sympathizer.
Gosh, I love Dig Shake.
So-
I
here it
really
goes.
do.
Are you suggesting we do like a MST3K style thing, Joshy, where we watch Dig Shake stream and then just riff on him while he's doing stuff?
Why don't we just do a roast without the including him part?
Just no rebuttal.
No rebuttal.
That's
Don't even
so
invite him in
mean.
the same room.
Dig
I
Shake
only
says
like
it's
Dig
like
Shake
high
when he's
school
wearing
all
a
over
hat.
again.
By the way, if you wore a hat, Coach, and you were undefeated in races, would you
Yes.
ever take the hat off?
Are you
I am not a
superstitious like that?
superstitious person, so I do not think the hat would be a factor in it.
So you're
That
saying you
goes
would
against my
take the
point.
hat off?
Who would agree with me? Because that's more for my point, and I can continue on with this conversation. So
I
Dig
won't.
Shake has never lost when he wore the hat, and then he stopped wearing the hat, and he's lost like almost every game since.
I mean, I'd be hesitant to call it the hat's fault, but I think that like maybe he does need to change something in his pre-race ritual that might help him better focus. I recommend Vetiver essential oil, and
Maybe he just needs to stop sucking.
Wow!
I did not say that. Wow,
Wow!
wow. Okay.
Shots fired over here.
I know, right? We were having a civil conversation. You just come out and be nasty like that, man. I'm sorry, Dig Shake. You had to hear that.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait till next month to really put your money where your mouth is on that, Coach.
Wow!
Oh,
Because
why
you're
are
gonna
they
be
in different
playing.
Why is
brackets
that?
right now?
Why do I have to wait till next month?
Because you're gonna be
Because I'm
playing.
already in like
choke.
the
Yes.
the worst loser bracket.
I think it's just the regular loser bracket. It's not the worst one.
The ultimate loser bracket.
The ultimate losers bracket.
Well, I'm a 4 seed in.
You were
in our
actually the
division,
3
huh?
seed because in
yes.
the rules book, you beat Joshy D in the regular season, so that makes you the higher seed going into the tiebreaker.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought that since we were all tied, it was going to whoever
No,
finished
I
first,
kinda-
second, and third.
I kind of had the discussion within myself. I took an authority decision to say that there is a chance, not with you individuals, but in the future, that somebody may manipulate one of these games after they realize they lost to then handpick their opponent in the next round.
I
And
see
I
what you're
figured if
saying.
they head-to-head round and
Yeah,
BGT,
that's-
it's not about playing the better or the worst thing. You can just do it because hey, I want to play
Yeah.
that guy. It's going to be better for
Yeah,
so-
certainly.
That's
No, I
exactly
think-
what I did during this race. You know, I mean,
No, I
that was doing
absolutely
the
know
whole
that.
time.
You were just sandbagging to get
Exactly.
a better.
I was trying to get the easier opponent.
So you're saying BGT is the easier opponent over Choke Me I Like It, who hasn't won a race?
Well,
I didn't even know who it was.
Coach Crab doesn't even know the people in this tournament. That's how
Nope.
high on the throne he was after roller games.
He's drunk with power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be humbled, by the way?
Humbled? Who says I'm humbled? I mean, you
All
know.
right, relax, man. You don't have to yell at me.
Going on the defense there.
I know, right? Jeez, the snap answer right there.
Well, I'm looking forward to my next race with Paint Glass Tube, and I think that hopefully we can schedule that for the next week.
We
And
need
looking
some type
forward
of
to it.
boxing moniker for that, Joshy, like BGT versus Joshy D3.
This is the
That's a
third
lot
time
of
we faced off,
rhyming.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've won
well,
one.
okay. I mean, I know people who do wrestling posters, so
Do
we
you?
could probably work something like that up.
Do you? He says it like it's the like, dude. I've made like 3 wrestling posters in my life. You just have to know somebody.
I want to see a Mortal Kombat style poster. That'd be really good.
I'm sorry. Are people in the losers bracket allowed to? Oh, actually, you guys are in the losers bracket too. Never mind.
Well,
I think
if
the
if
losers
anyone
bracket
listening
is
right
able to
now
promote
has
whatever they
skills to
want.
make a fight poster for BGT versus Joshy D3, please do hit us up. We can send you assets, and we'll.
I hear
Oh.
there's some
promote
sort of
it.
record label hat that's involved as well.
Yes, I have many hundreds of hats and LPs in the basement if people are interested.
By the way, I apologize if my words are harsh. The air up here in the winners bracket is a little bit thinner.
Oh my god.
get
Unbearable.
Oh goodness.
Dude, I have like 1 week of this. Let me have it.
No, you deserve the accolades. They are well won. I did fight my hardest, and except that you were the better man tonight. So
Dude, if I died, you win. Like, there's no doubt about that.
well, I mean, we just have to make that happen,
I
don't we?
definitely accomplished that.
Okay. Joshy, did you die or was that a clean run?
No, I died like twice on Penelope Pit Stop.
Oh, that's right. You said that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
that
that's right,
was
you
the
did say
only
that.
death.
There
that
might
Joshy took.
have been another one. I
That's
might
where
have
you
taken
struggled
off.
against me, wasn't it, Joshy?
Sorry?
That's where you struggled against me at Penelope.
I lost a number of times against Penelope Pit Stop, and then I died like 13 times in the last stage, including like I got run over by a rolling boulder, and like didn't really know what to do, and so I tried to like make a jump that I ordinarily would make, and just jumped into the pit.
I think if you jump 6 times, you become erect.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll be just hopping up and down over here, and you guys can email me at joshyd@joshyd.com, and we'll talk
And
about it.
kwtf.net for those of you guys who have a credit card and wish to contribute to the air conditioning fund.
Yeah, please. KWTF.net is it's commercial-free, listener-supported radio in Sonoma County, streaming 24 hours a day at kwtf.net, where you can go to our donate page to contribute to the air conditioner fund, because we are making radio in a boiling hot studio in Santa Rosa. It's a tax-deductible donation, so give us a listen and consider.
Will do.
No, you won't do it. Do it right now if you're going to do it.
I
Yeah, I wasn't
I pulled the
listening,
site
sorry.
up. I thought you guys were just making things up. I didn't realize
No,
that was
I
actually.
thought he was making it up too. Who lets a radio station be called WTF? And
No,
how is
it's
that
legit.
available?
We are registered with the FCC. We are a bona fide 501c3 charitable organization. So, do your heart some good and help keep the radio airwaves free in Sonoma County. And with that, I guess I will go.
All right, Josh and you. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for the restream, and good races, gentlemen. BGT, I look forward to wrecking your ass in the losers bracket.
Wow. Wow.
More shots fired.
Ass is up.
Goosh.
Yeah,
Hold your nuts
I'm
to
scared
protect
now.
yourself if he's throwing the baseball.
I just want to know what asshole chose this game. You know? I mean, geez.
That was the question. That was the question we forgot
That was
to
the
ask
question,
you.
yes.
How do you
Yes.
feel about this choice now?
Well, I like the game. It's pretty fun. I just don't really care for speed running. It is all.
Yeah, it's quite a change of pace from roller games. Don't forget to follow all of our
enjoying
runners.
it a lot more.
Sorry to cut you off there.
Roller games was much more fun.
I kind of agree. Roller games was more fun.
I don't know. I like this one a lot better. I didn't care for
It
roller
seems
games.
like more of a game to actually race. This one, I don't know. When I hear wacky races, I thought there'd be more racing in it.
But did you not play this game before you nominated it?
No, I didn't. Why would
That's
I do
awesome. That is awesome.
I thought we were supposed to do it.
That was
kind
the
of
only
blind.
part of the tournament I took seriously, was like trying to pick a cool game.
Well,
And he came up with Kick
I
Puncher.
didn't. I watched the cartoon when I was a kid. Not the wacky races, but the another Dick Dastardly cartoon that had Muttley in it. It was called Stop the Pigeon.
Someone in my chat was listening to one of the restreams I did on Saturday because I played all the races back to back to back, like Tom Humansky. I don't remember if I said that or not.
You did.
Yeah,
And
you
they're
definitely
like, "Oh
said
my
it.
god, I remember that too." And I'm like, "Remember what?" They're like, "The Pigeon Show."
Yeah,
I'm like,
the pigeon. That's right.
I'm
Stop
like-
the Pigeon.
I'm like, "Oh wow!" Like I didn't. When he brought it up originally, I never remembered that. It was a great story. I know.
That's really
Yeah, I
good.
don't think I saw the Pigeon Show. Didn't ring any bells.
I remember Mike Tyson used to train pigeons.
That's so.
Yeah,
I'm sure he did.
This is the bottom of the barrel material right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're really running out of material here. So have a
Let's do dig shake jokes again. I got a million of them.
Let me hear it. Oh,
How many dig
Joshua
shakes?
D.
How many BGTs does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Goodness.
2. 1 to screw in a light bulb, and the second one to make a tracker to
Oh, I think I had that one coming.
All right, I'm done, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, thanks
All right,
for
see you later.
coming. Don't forget to follow the
BGT,
racers.
Thank you for the restream. And,
Of course.